everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Artsy Amateur. Today I am doing something totally different, outside my comfort zone for both technique and style. But I'm really excited because I had this idea. I want something kind of industrial, abstract looking. So I picked some very bold colors that are kind of cold and industrial. So I'm really excited to do that. But I thought of an idea because I wanted to incorporate this beautiful red. I don't want it mixing and creating pink. So what I'm going to do is a combination pour. So I'm going to use this middle cup as a straight pour, or maybe a ring pour. We'll see what we get. Maybe create some beautiful ribbons. But on the middle part of it, the middle portion, I really want to create some beautiful cells and mixture with my monochromatic colors. So black, white, and silver, and then put some ribbons in the middle and across the painting to add some interest. So we are working on a 24 by 30 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artist Loft. So our total paint we're going to need is a little over 25 ounces. Each one of these cups is 15 ounces. So if we, fill them a little bit more than halfway full, we'll be okay for our paint needs. And then going over our colors today, I'm so excited because for the first time ever, I am using the notoriously famous Amsterdam Titanium White. And I have mixed that with Australian Floetrol and water. So I have high hopes for this one. This is my first time. It's known for making beautiful cells and designs, so I'm really excited. And then for another main color we have here is Master's Touch in silver. So this one's very beautiful. I've used this before. It is awesome. And then for our big bold accent colors, I do have this Nathal Crimson from Liquitex Basics. I've never used it before. I'm so excited because it's such a beautiful, rich red color. I'm really excited to use it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited too. Okay, and then finally, a little Mars Black from Liquitex. So I'm going to try to use this sparingly. I've used black in the past and it's very intense. All right, so to layer our cups, I'm going to start with the titanium white because if you think of a flip cup, the bottom is actually going to end up being the top. And you know what? I'll just layer it the same for my straight pour also. Okay. But I don't want a lot of white because I don't want a lot of red and white mixing together to create pink. So, all right, we're going to add some silver on top of that. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's bring in the superstar red here. Actually, so for the flip cups, I'm not going to use red, just in the straight pour. Okay. Yeah, just in the ring pour is where I'm going to use red. So don't want to use that. Well, I'll add quite a bit more now, since I know I'm going to be using it as a ring pour. All right, and then our beautiful black. Oh boy. Again, I like to use black very sparingly. It's a very intense color, but I did mix this with Australian Floetrol as well. So I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like with the cells in that too. All right, let's work our way on the flip cups. Let's work our way backwards. So I just put the black. I'm going to put a little bit more silver here. So the ends are going to be pretty light, mostly silver, mostly white. Yeah. Oh, we didn't put silver in them. Oh, yes, we did. Never mind. Okay. And then going back to the white. Okay. And then adding a little bit more black here. We'll add a little bit more silver. And then some more red. I want the red to be pretty bold here. Okay. That's looking really cool. I'm excited to see how that turns out. All right, let's end these cups. I'll put just a tiny bit more black on each one of the flip cups. And it's okay that I'm making a mess. Just end this with a little black edge too. And if you've not watched my Depths of Hell video yet, go back and watch that. It has a very similar vibe. It was a painting I did for my aunt who loves, you know, black magic, witchy stuff for style and characteristics. And yeah, we had fun making that one. Let's just say that. All right. Okay, our white's all gone. And then I'm just going to finish the edges off with silver here. Okay. All right, we got lots of silver on the ends, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. Okay, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the two over here. Flip this over here. I'm going to flip the two over on this and then kind of stretch it out a little bit and then pour my ribbons through. And then probably put a flow extender of white and silver around it. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those actually flipped pretty well. Usually they don't, so that's exciting. But I already see some beautiful lines starting to come out here of the cup. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to need to torch for sure. All right, I think we can pull them up and see what we get. All right, let's do this one first. Ready? Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. Ready? Let's do this one. Nice. Oh, that looks so cool. Wow, these colors are beautiful. All right, I can already see it starting to want to come to the center here. Just gonna torch it a little bit as it works its way up and into the middle where the paint's gonna come together. And then we can pour our middle. All right, I'm gonna put these cups over here. All right, I'm just gonna tilt them a little bit to make them touch, but we definitely need more paint on this canvas for sure. We only got about 2/3 of it. All right. All right, so now that we have the base, is what I'll call it. Whew, I almost hate to disrupt this. This looks so good, but this is why we're doing this. We're doing a hybrid and it's gonna be cool. So, all right. I'm gonna start down here and pour in the middle. Oh yeah, of course that edge one was beautiful. Here, let's see if we can get more. These will stretch out to, you'll see them a lot more than you do now. All right, that looks pretty cool. All right, as that sets up, I am going to put a flow extender around the outside and then we will get to stretching. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We have cells actually forming through the red. I would have never thought that. I didn't put any Floetrol or anything in the red, so that is very interesting to note. All right, I'm excited for this. Let's get stretching here. Okay. And I'm not expecting these lines to stay straight. They are going to become distorted, which is totally okay. That's expected. So let's just walk the paint down this way. We'll go off of this first edge. I'm just taking my time. No rush. No rush at all. All right, looks like we're gonna go off of this corner first. All right, gonna bring it back. All right, and we're gonna go down this way. Okay. And now that the paint is down there, we're gonna go off of this corner. All right, beautiful. All right, we're gonna bring it back. Okay. And I'll flip it around for you guys to see. Oh, this is turning out so cool. I'm so excited. All right. All right, let's see here. Looks like we're mostly on that side. So we'll go on this corner first. I'm trying to just move it back and forth so we don't have one that's like just so out of the ordinary here. All right. And I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit so we have some paint. You guys can't see this. Sorry. All right. And then to this corner over here. Yep, and it's okay that it takes a while. No big deal. There's no rush. Sometimes all good things take a while, I found. Just get it wet there so it goes. All right. One more. Come on. Just a little bit more. All right. There we go. Now we got it covered. Whoops. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let's bring it back just a little bit. Whoa, this is so cool. I love this. All right. We're just going to bring it back a little bit more. Stretch this part out. Maybe back just a tiny bit more. All right. Let me look at this composition. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. Wow. I love this. That is so cool. It looks like the movement goes like this. And I'm so happy we didn't get a ton of pink. All right. Hey, I'm kind of loving this new technique here. This hybrid, right? So we did 2 flip cups and then basically a straight pour in ribbons. Wow. This is really cool. This is exactly what I wanted. So I'm so happy. All right. I'm going to touch up my sides and then bring you down closer for a look at the wet reveal, guys. All right, here we are, close up of the wet reveal. This movement is so cool. I love the colors, the composition, how it flows from basically one side to the other. Woo, it is a beauty. And these red veins popping through. I'm so excited to see how this one dries because I think it's going to be a stunner. I can't believe how many cells we got. I guess that Amsterdam White has a reputation for a reason. So, all right, that's where I'll see you guys at the dried results. All right, here we are a few days later. Woo, boy, this one is dramatic. I love the movement of these red and silver ribbons mixed on top of this flip background with the cells. Oh man. And then can you see this metallic shining? It is so pretty when you put it in the light. But this is a bold piece, y'all. It is. I love the colors of it. Like it's gonna look good in someone's house. Somebody who isn't afraid to be bold, that's for sure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it gives, my son says it gives lava vibes. I think I don't know. It's a little dark to me, like a little, I won't say evil, but it definitely has some energy to it. Like that's very powerful. And I guess lava definitely could be that too. Let's see. Let's go in close and check out some of these features here. Oh, I love the cells we got. Yep, the Floetrol. I'm really excited about using the Amsterdam Titanium White. Looks good. Looks really good. I actually love it where it's dark over here with the white. That's so pretty. But this was really fun doing a combo. So just to review the combo we did a flip cup and then we did some ribbon pours on top and then stretched it out. Yeah, I'm into this new method. I might try again to combine a few different techniques all in one because why not? It looks pretty cool. All right, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think.